Hello everybody, it's Bets Golden. Today I am going to show you guys how to make a super cute, really easy and inexpensive shaker card. I'm going to use these foam sheets that I found at the dollar store. 15 sheets for $1, you guys. And I don't know if you've made shaker cards before, but a lot of times the self-adhesive foam rolls that you have to do cost like $40 a roll, which is outrageous. This is literally $1 for 15 sheets. Now, if you can't find these at your dollar store, you can go to your craft store, and still, if you buy one big sheet of foam in the kids section, it runs maybe $1.19, 60 cents for like 12 by 16. I've seen them that big. That's still nothing compared to what you would have to pay for the foam adhesive. So what's cool about these colors is if you get them close to the color you're working on, it doesn't stand out, like it all flows, which is really nice. So I'm going to be working with this green, and excuse me, this is the Kinleigh Doodles May box. I have a link down provided below, a link about that. It's a subscription planner box. You can get either traveler notebooks or you know, the A6 and the spiral bound and all that good jazz. It's really a lot of fun, and I'm in love with the May box. I'm gonna be doing a walkthrough on my blog, but I thought it would be fun to make a little shaker. And so this is the transparency in it with the little card here. I'm using the foam adhesive from Supertite to do this, since I am working with some foam, as well as the oval cutter. Any oval cutter will work. So let's go ahead and get started. Oh, I also am going to use the packaging from these cute little cards that this came in as the backing on this. So let's go ahead and get started. The first thing I need to do is take my measurement, and I'd like to say I apologize for the shadow and the glare right here. It's at night, 7:30, and I have to have my overhead light on right now, so I apologize for that. So I'm going to remove that mat and use my glass mat for this. And the first thing I need to do is take a measurement. And this is 4 by 3. So I need to cut this down to 4 by 3. That's already there, I think. So I really never throw away my packaging because I can always use it. It's really kind of awesome because it's already comes slightly laminated with stiff cardstock, so you can make backings to shakers and dashboards and things like that. And then for this, I want to cut it down to about 3.75. Love this transparency, by 2.75. There we go. And then I need to cut out 2 pieces of foam at about, I like to do 3.5 by 2.5. Yes. By 2.5 again. if I get that out of the way. Okay, so the only thing I'm not going to be cutting circles in is going to be my backing as well as my transparency. So I'm going to set those off over here in the horrible glare. And I am going to go ahead and first cut out my circle, my oval on this. And before I adhere my transparency to the underside of it, I want to just take this and trace where I want my circle to cut on this. And this isn't really going to be all that pretty, which is okay. I'm going to use an X-Acto knife to trim it out because this really won't cut all the way through it. And then I'm going to do the same thing with this that I did with that. And I purposely made it smaller so I could, if I made it the exact size, I really have to get the measurements on this just perfect on all fronts. And I just don't want to have to worry about it like that, you know, because this looks really sloppy right now. But when I go and I put it on my, once I get this on, you won't even be able to tell the sloppiness. It'll be so okay. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and cut this out. Now, you can totally save these little pieces right here because what you can do is you can use adhesive on them and use them as pop dots. And you can really get a nice custom fit with some pop dots. So it's pretty stinking cool. Who knew kids foam in the craft section could be so awesome? All right. So now I'm going to go ahead with my foam adhesive right here. And I'm going to adhere these two sheets. The reason why I'm making it double instead of just a single, you could do a single and it would be just fine, is because my sequins and the inside of my shakers are bulky. And so I really want them to move. All right. And as you can tell, it's not completely perfect, which is okay. So I'm going to just take my foam adhesive and get a nice good covering on this. Alrighty. Love this stuff. It is made just for foam. How cool is that? And I like it because I can slide it around and get it as lined up as good as I possibly can. Like I said, it wasn't perfect, and that's okay. All right, and then I'm just gonna keep that pressed down for it to set up for about 30 seconds or so. And then from here, I'm going to adhere the foam piece to my backing, the packaging that I made, and then I will lay my sequence into this and top it off with my transparency, and then finally finish it off with this nice little cover piece. And then I'll have a sheet, a little cute foam, a little cute shaker. Aren't these darling? These also came with the kit. I love these. They're little felt succulents. Oh. So this is I like this kit because a lot of times when people do cactuses, they tend to, every kit that I've seen that has had a cactus vibe has always been like a Palm Spring feel, which is cool. I love that. That's one of my favorite styles. However, this is really neat because it's more of a bohemian feel to it. And I just love how different it is. It's so wonderful. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead now and with my same adhesive, I'm going to place this on my card. Yeah, let me make sure I can get that pretty well lined up, because I definitely want it to hide all the, yeah, see how good that looks? Can't even tell. Awesome sauce. Okay, I've been watching too much Progressive commercials. So I'm just gonna let this sit up for, you know, another 30 seconds like I did before, and then I will start to fill it with my sequence, and I'm going to adhere my transparency to the foam with this same foam adhesive, and then I will adhere my cover with a pretty little oval using my tape runner at that point, because it'll be adhering to the transparency. So we're almost done. Okay, I'm not going to put my foam adhesive on this quite yet because I don't want to accidentally get some of my sequins caught up in that glue. Right, just want to clean off the edges a little bit, make sure that I don't have any glue that can stick when I put the sequins in. All right, and then from here I'm going to take this sequence, and this sequence is from Dress My Craft. Dress My Craft is the ones that did the sequence. You might know some of Dress My Craft's crafting supplies, not through their name, but through 39 Market uses them. And they had a little booth at Creativation. They do really cool little dollhouse miniature figurines and fantastic embellishments and glitter and things. So I was super impressed with this company, and no, they didn't sponsor me to say that, but definitely go look them up because they're already doing, you know, the sequence and things for big companies like 49 Market. Okay, so from here, I'm going to flatten that out a little bit. I always get a little bit too happy on the sequins. I think I need to take some of that off. I always stuff them. I don't know why. More is better. So, all right, that's better. Okay. All right, so from here, I'm going to add some more foam adhesive onto the foam to adhere my transparency, and then we will finish it off at the top of that. If you are interested in Supertite, please visit my affiliated link down below. I have a coupon code for you. I believe it's 10% off of any order over $5 or more. And if you just hit on that affiliated link and head on over there for this, they have a multitude of really great adhesives. I like them because they're safe. They pass a rigorous standard test that the U.S. doesn't make all of their glue companies pass. So it's really awesome stuff. I believe they're worldwide in like I want to say Japan. I think they have something over there. So they are, they have to pass a whole bunch of more strenuous, what's the word I'm looking for? Strenuous testing than what we do in the U.S. for our glue, because our glue isn't always safe. Like if it says I have to wear a mask, I'm kind of scared. So anyway, and I like this is awesome. And then the glue for the school glue that you can get for your kids. Oh, I love that stuff. Okay, so from here, I'm just going to hold this down. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and just take and apply my tape runner on this. I'm not going all the way to the edge because remember, I think I trimmed that down slightly less. Not that it really matters. I think I'm getting a pretty good coverage. Okay, so let's go ahead and line this up. And that, my friends, is how you make a shaker card. How freaking easy is that? And it's so cute. Isn't that so cool? And it was inexpensive. You don't have to use those expensive foam adhesive things that are $40 a roll at the craft store. Just go get yourself some cheapy foam stuff from the kids section and you're good to go. Okay, guys, if you have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave them in the comment section below. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Also, if you are so inclined to share it, I would love that. Thank you so much. And if you haven't subscribed, please go ahead and do so. Make sure you check out Supertite and Kinleigh Doodles, as well as my other links of my favorite shops provided below. Thank you so much, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Until next time, happy crafting!